two but I am telling you right now, that back there is not real.
Hi and welcome back to Enigmatic Universe. I'm Clifton3D, and that's quite the bizarre video. What is going on in this video? I can tell you a little bit about it. So, this woman was supposedly talking to a man next to her in a green hoodie, and what other passengers have been saying is that he didn't really respond to her, but they weren't really paying much attention to it because, crazy things on the plane happen. But he was supposedly looking her in the eyes the entire time as if hypnotizing her or something, and she got, started getting more and more upset about this, was ready to leave. Stewardess supposedly came by, calmed her down, she sat back down, but it didn't take much longer, and she just got up, and that is what we saw. Claiming that the man next to her was not real. Now, there have been other reports. If it's true or not, I can't tell you, but there's been other reports claiming that the guy looked around after this whole thing, smiling, and winking at people with, instead of winking like this, he winked like that, and there's a rumor going around that this was a lizard person. Now, of course, this is a conspiracy, and we can't know for sure if people, claiming that they were on the flight, if they just, want clout out of this whole thing, or, what is going on. We can't know for sure. Very interesting. This woman really does look upset. Could she be drunk? I know people said that she was on the plane, she had nothing to drink, but you can get drunk before you get on the plane, so, I don't know this woman at all. I have absolutely no reason to doubt her, but I also have no reason to really believe her. She seems legitimately upset, and she leaves the plane before it takes off, and, it doesn't matter if it's real or not. If you have someone that is hysteric on a plane, you're glad that they get off before you take off, and you're in the air for who knows how long. So, that being said, could there be something to it? There are conspiracy theories, so many. And, of course, here on Enigmatic Universe, we talk about the Enigmatic. I would like to do some conspiracy theories with you all. This is just one of them. Lizard people. Is there something behind it? I found an article on ancient origins. Let's go ahead and get into it. So here's the article. Now, the article is from last year, but still has something to do with lizardmen. Ancient reptilians, the unanswered mystery of the 7,000-year-old Ubaid lizardmen. It is commonly accepted view in mainstream archaeology that civilization started in ancient Mesopotamia, with the Great Civilization of Sumer, in what is now modern-day Iraq. However, at the beginning of the 20th century, archaeologists excavating the Tell al-Ubaid in Iraq made an unusual discovery when they unearthed several 7,000-year-old artifacts, which appear to represent humanoid figures with reptilian features. Before I get any further into this, have you seen the guy from Facebook? Lizardman. Have you seen Hillary Clinton? Lizardman. Lizard woman. Or thing. Anyway, understanding the Ubaid culture. The Ubaid culture is a prehistoric culture in Mesopotamia that dates between 4000 and 5500 BC. As with the Sumerians, the origins of the Ubaidian people is unknown. They lived in large village settlements in mud brick houses, and they had developed architecture, agriculture, and framed the land using irrigation. The domestic architecture of the Ubaidians included large T-shaped houses, open courtyards, paved streets, as well as food processing equipment. According to the Mesopotamian Museum of Art, some of these villages began to develop into towns. Temples began to appear, as well as monumental buildings such as in Eridu, Ur, and Uruk. The major sites of the Sumerian civilization. Sumerian texts explain that Ur was believed to be the first city. Discovering Ubaid lizardmen figurines at Tel al-Abid, the main site where the unusual artifacts were discovered, is called Tel al-Ubid, although figurines were also found in Ur and Eridu. The al-Ubaid site is a small mound of about half a kilometer, 0.3 miles, in diameter and 2 meters, 6.56 feet above ground. First excavated by Harry Regnault, Hal, in 1919. Male and female figurines were found in different postures. Most of the figurines appeared to be wearing a helmet and have some kind of padding on the shoulders. Other figurines were found to hold a staff or scepter, possibly as a symbol of justice and ruling. Each figurine has a different pose, but the strangest of all is that some female figurines hold babies sucking milk, with the child also represented as a lizard-type creature. Here in this picture. Breastfeeding. Prehistoric times. Ubaid lizardmen, the prehistoric lizard figurines. The figurines are presented with long heads, almond-shaped eyes, long tapered faces, and a lizard-type nose. What exactly they represent is completely unknown. According to archaeologists, their postures, such as a female figure breastfeeding, do not suggest that they were ritualistic objects. So what did these Ubaid lizardmen represent? Whatever they were, they appear to have been important to the ancient Ubaidian people. We know that the serpent was a major symbol used in many societies to represent a number of gods. For example, the Sumerian god Enki, and the snake was used later on as the symbol for the Brotherhood of the Snake, supposedly an ancient secret society. Is there a link between the symbol of the snake and the representation of lizards? For now, these questions remain unanswered. So, being perfectly honest, I don't know what to think. Part of me believes that why would we think that we are the only people out there? If we believe in aliens, or we believe in Bigfoot, why not in lizardmen? Could there be something like that? There are caves that are unexplored. Of course, we haven't found any fossils or anything from lizardmen, as far as I know. I'm not... Don't quote me on it. I'm not entirely sure, but, why not? Now, and the reason why we haven't found fossils of everything. Maybe if this society was like we are humans, we bury our dead in graveyards. Of course, we can go back, but, we don't. there's the conditions that you need to be fossilized does not usually meet the human, the way humans die. And it's quite rare, actually, to find dinosaurs, from what I've heard. I don't know. I've never dug up dinosaurs. I can't tell you for sure. But there have been myths. There have been stories. There have been a lot of paintings, carvings, a lot of things pointing to a possible race of lizardmen. Now, I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying that I completely am sold on it and yes, I believe it. But it's definitely interesting. And if there is, why don't they interact with us? Why don't they say, hey, we live here too? Would there be war? Or would we be able to find a way to coexist together? Do they hide who they really are? But apparently, if it is true and they try to hide, apparently this woman didn't get the memo that that guy was hiding who he really was. So let me know down in the comments below what you think. Is this something that you might believe in? Hey, don't be scared to let me know. I'm not judging. If you believe in this wholeheartedly, good on you. It's definitely cool. It's interesting. But hey, even if you don't believe in this, let me know down in the comments below. Use emojis to just let me know, it's like lizardmen or maybe an X for not believing. Alright, hey, if you liked this video, smash that like button. Consider subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications. Alright, until next time, take care.